Caitlin Clark ripped by ESPN host in awful anti-Chiefs hot. Take the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans at Arrowhead Stadium in the divisional round, and WNBA star Caitlin Clark was among the celebrities in attendance. During the broadcast, Clark was seen next to Taylor Swift, who was there in support of Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, and of course, this sent the social media world into a spin. With Swift and Clark watching the game together, it got on the wrong side of media personality Chris Russo, who was rather irked at seeing Clark suddenly become a Chiefs fan. Russo was speaking on his radio show, Mad Dog Unleashed, and had an interesting and wrong opinion on Clark and her Chiefs fandom. "I've had enough with Kelce. I've had enough with the girlfriend. Now I got Caitlin Clark in the mix," Russo said. Who, by the way, I saw Caitlin Clark play, 50 games in college basketball the last 2 years. I never heard one reference. I never saw her father with a Chief jersey on. I never saw her with a Chief hat on. I heard not one reference in 50 games that she was a Chief fan, and then all of a sudden now she's a big Kansas City fan. Come on, stop, please. I understand you want to be a fan because they win, but that was tough to take. So Russo is clearly upset that Clark is now being mentioned as a Chiefs fan all of a sudden, but fails to remember that Caitlin is, in fact, a fan and has been for a long time. The New York Post found a clip from Clark back in 2023 in which she was on the Manning cast and stated that she's always been a Chiefs fan. So there's that. There are also photos of Clark as a little girl growing up in Iowa, where the Chiefs are the nearest NFL team, proudly wearing her red KC gear. Is Russo upset that Clark is all of a sudden at a Chiefs game? Or is he upset that Swift and company dominate the sports media landscape? Or that Kansas City is close to yet another Super Bowl? Likely all of the above, though most of all this is likely yet another media guy trying to gain career traction by issuing contrarian hot takes on random sporting figures.